বেসিক্যালি মাইকটা দিতে পারবে না, ফোনটা চার্জ হচ্ছে।
Hi, this is Ishan from Ref Sports, and you're tuning in for the WPL Pre show. It's the Titans taking on the Warriors tonight. Two teams that look alike, but are definitely not playing the similar brand of cricket. I have Gagi with me, Snehashish, and Trisha. Gagi, let's get started off with you. You've been in Bangalore and in Delhi. So, can you tell me what's different in Delhi? Is the atmosphere more? Is there a bigger crowd build up?
Yes, I can tell you one thing, okay? Be it Bangalore, be it Delhi, the only team that's pulling a crowd, it is RCB. All right, last compared to yesterday,
That's from IPL.
wrong franchise. But be it, I was here yesterday as well, and I was standing, I think, 50 meters away from where I am right now, and I had barely any space to stand. But today, it's all empty. You can see there's not a lot of
Yes.
crowd. But I think it also has to do with the fact that these are two not so great performing teams in the WPL. That could be one of the reasons.
But
Come,
yes, that's
come
true.
on, Trishadi, be honest.
Certainly, but UP Warriors have everything to play for here because they'll be looking to try and qualify in that top four, in that top three. So they have everything to play for. What do you think their mindset should be in this game? I'm sure they must be extremely pumped because they've had two good wins. So a lot of good momentum going their way.
Well, first of all, Ishan, Gujarat Giants, not Titans. Titans in a few weeks. But as of
Yes.
now, it's the Giants. They are not playing like Giants, but it's okay. They have won the toss. Gujarat Giants, Beth Mooney has won the toss yet again, and they will be batting first. But getting to you, Ishan, I think everything to play for both the sides. If you honestly see mathematically, even Gujarat is not out of the equation. And most importantly, Gujarat now can be the party poopers. They can spoil the party of both UP Warriors, and when they cannot spoil the party for Delhi Capitals, but definitely for UP Warriors. As far as UP Warriors is concerned, yes, I mean winning this obviously puts them one step ahead of Royal Challengers Bangalore, because Bangalore is at 6, and their last game, if I'm not wrong, is against MI, because the last game is against Mumbai Indians, which is never an easy game.
Yep.
But also UP Warriors, I think, will be the team under pressure. What do you think, Snehashish?
Yeah, obviously, this is a must-win game for me. For me, that UP will look to win this game because a win here, it will put pressure on RCB also. When if today UP lost by somehow, that will be very relief for RCB.
Absolutely.
Because if you see the net run rate, this is already RCB ahead of the UP.
Mhm.
So if they lost today, then even RCB lost the game, not by a big margin, then even with the loss, they will qualify for the playoff. That's it. So I think it's a
And I
must.
think when a team has And I
Yeah.
think when a team has nothing to lose, they become incredibly dangerous. Gagi, I think we saw that in the World Cup as well, the men's ODI World Cup, Australia, India. India were the favorites. Australia had nothing to lose, and they ended up winning it. So I mean, when a team has nothing to lose, I feel they're just so much more dangerous as a side, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. But before we get to that, I love how Trisha pronounces UP Warriors because they have a lot to worry about right now. So, but yes, getting to the point, Alyssa Healy also came out, I think, before the toss, and she talked to someone from the host broadcaster, and she said that the team really has nothing to lose and they're not under any pressure because they know that they haven't been performing to their best. But there's, a lot, they're not taking at all, pressure at all, because if they do, it's going to be, what's wrong?
You are speaking to yourself, Gargi. Gargi calling
Nothing's
Gargi.
wrong.
But yeah, Gargi, absolutely correct point made. But it is a little weird that in a must-win game, you have made three changes. I mean, I understand Gujarat getting in
Yeah.
Manat Kashyap in place of Sneh Rana, because Sneh Rana apparently has forgotten how to play cricket. So maybe
Mhm.
she needs a break. But again, why season? Because your players for 2 years, like a Binda Dinesh, is not coming back. So it's not like an injury break and back. It's competition.
I think I've lost you there, Trisha. I can't hear you.
Can you hear us now?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I think it's much better if you face the camera when you speak, because that way the mic.
Sure. I asked Snehashis that, UP Warriors, not Warriors, but Warriors have made three changes. And in a must win game, why would you tamper with your playing 11, especially when you haven't been playing that well?
Yes, absolutely. And it's surprising to hear that they have made three changes. But I think that maybe they have, they have thought that these players can do the job for them tonight, and hopefully Elisari, came out as victorious captain tonight. But it will be interesting to see. Elisari,
Yeah, but why do you want LSI to win?
no, no, no. I'm telling that they.
Oh, we are. Yeah.
Snehashish is banned from speaking now on the show.
But Gagi, that's
Actually, actually, I also
seriously, I
want
think they're being too hard on you. It's fine.
What I also want Gujarat to that will help RCB. Actually, I think the entire RCB fan base, the RCB, the people supporting Gujarat today.
If you guys allow me to, I will
Please.
explain the qualification scenarios. If UP Warriors win tonight and RCB lose tomorrow, then UP will qualify. All right. If UP Warriors and RCB both win, then the qualification will be dependent on the net run rate. On the other hand, for Gujarat Giants, they need to win both their remaining matches and also hope that RCB lose tomorrow. So it's almost they're virtually knocked out of the tournament. Gujarat Giants. What do you think about that, Trisha?
Well, I think I believe in saying never say never. They are virtually knocked out, but not knocked out as yet.
But
And I do think that they're going to win the last two matches. RCB is going to lose tomorrow, and Boria they will have to get me another ticket for the elimination and the final. So that's absolutely my plan, Gargi. Because you are in Delhi, clean a little place in your house so that I can stay for two days there.
Sure.
That is not happening.
Trisha, but with the way the Giants are playing, I have to be honest this year that they aren't looking too convincing. So that optimism is good always, and I think you should have it. But chances are seeming extremely slim, in my opinion, because the other teams are much stronger in comparison, and this team hasn't seemed to work as a unit.
I
Wouldn't you
don't
feel
think
the same?
people were like very much watching at the unit because it was Deepti Sharma and Grace who's working for them. As a unit, they are not working either, Ishan. So it's in fact against Gujarat in all the matches that UP has won against Gujarat, it has been Great Harris. It has
Yes.
just been Great Harris. So if Gujarat can really put up a good total, against their last match is against Delhi. Against Delhi, I do understand that obviously Delhi is a much much better team than Gujarat and much much better performing team than Gujarat. But against UP, to be very honest, UP has won. So UP has 6 points. Out of those 6 points, one match has been won by Deepti, one has been won by Harris,
True.
and a
Two
little bit of
matches by
Deepti has
Deepti.
been Gujarat. Sorry.
Two matches by Deepti. She had two half centuries, if I'm not wrong, in the past three matches that she's played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
she won
was
two matches.
no, one match was Harrison DC, which was
Yeah.
one was DC, one was Harris. So these are not 50 players. Rest of them have come in. He has given a very significant contribution. So while I get it against DC, it was absolute optimism, but against UP, I think it's pretty much possible. To be very honest.
Possible. But Deepti Sharma is still there. But Deepti Sharma, talking about Deepti Sharma, last game, 59 runs and 4 wickets. It just shows that if you're an all-rounder, you're an asset to any team because that sort of performance is just a complete match-winning performance. Gagi, it can't get better than that, no? 59
I
runs and four
mean, when Deepti Sharma decides that she wants to go big, she goes big. Because we've seen at the beginning of the tournament, there was a little bit of a problem with Deepti Sharma's strike rate. She wasn't batting too well, but also that was when she was being sent down way down the order at seventh or eighth position, if I'm not wrong. And in the last two matches where she had those half centuries, she was uh, put up the order, which was the perfect decision by UP Warriors because that played right into their hands. And
Hmm.
that was something me and Trisha were discussing a long time back, not a long time back, but somewhere when I think there was a Gujarat Giants game that they had lost 2 or 3 times in a row, and
Yeah.
uh, okay, they were about to knock into me, but all right. Gujarat Giants, there was a problem where I think there were two matches which were lost completely because of Deepti Sharma, which is not the right thing. In any case, you can accept losing because of a whole, but because of one singular player, if you're losing a match, then that's a problem. But also
True.
kudos to UP Warriors for the way that they have backed Deepti Sharma and analyzed where the problem was and also sent her up the order.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Valid points. Snehashish, any words on Deepti Sharma?
So I think
आज
yeah,
मारना.
I think I think in the past match, she perfect and was that for the
I can't hear Snehashish enough. I think you'll have to
Speak up,
I
please.
think
speak up.
in the past game she was very clear and she had the game in the team. Perfect like I think after that match we come back and that even European players sometimes what a problem is with the kind of something we have happened that we yeah, then with the ball we already know that even in the past in the middle and even in the so we saw an experience and that is something and today also we need to like the
You know what,
Ishan,
Snehashish, I couldn't
sorry
hear
to
you
interrupt.
properly, but yeah, I'm sure whatever
Yeah,
Snehashish said has made
what's
complete sense. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear him enough. But moving on, Trisha,
Ishan? So sorry to interrupt you, but I
yeah,
thought there's an interesting point to bring up that
please
every
mention.
time Gujarat Giants and UP Warriors have faced each other in this tournament, UP Warriors has won.
Okay.
Does that change
So
tonight? What do you guys think?
definitely, I think that's momentum on the side, and it's a mental victory already. So when they step on the field, they already know that they've already beaten the side plenty of times in the past. So I think that's an added advantage straight away. Trisha, do you agree?
Yes and no, both. I think yes, stats look beautiful for UP Warriors, but at the end of the day, as I just said, if we look at the stats, then it's all Grace Harris. She has
Yeah.
191 runs in the 3 games against Gujarat with 2 not outs and a strike rate of only 191. And average is also 191 because she was. It's all a game of 191. Um, I think Gujarat scored 191. But to be very honest, yes, it's a little grace and dependent. But then again, of course, they have great batters in Alisa Healy. She has been ridiculously inconsistent, both, I would say, with the bat and with her captaincy. But
Hmm.
that is where I had to ask something. We have seen both Alisa Healy and Beth Mooney as the captains of their individual teams. While of course Gujarat hasn't won too many matches, in spite of UP winning matches, it seems like both the captains, as captains, not as batters, purely as captains, have not really done a great job. So, Gargi, the whole concept of because Australians are World Cup winners, they would make great leaders or great captains. Do you think now we have learned our lesson that way and we should probably go back to Indian captains, maybe?
But yeah.
That's a quite an interesting question because I remember when Elisa Healy was, named as the replacement for. Sorry, when Elisa Healy was named as the captain. Sorry.
Carry on,
Okay,
Gagi.
anyway, when Elisa Healy was named as the captain, the amount of backlash that she got on Twitter was unreal because, everyone thinks that because WPL is an Indian brand, that all the franchisees should have Indian captains, and that was a point that was being discussed quite a lot during Elisa Healy's captaincy. And I think it's a valid point. It's not entirely wrong to have 2 to 3 captains Australian captains in an Indian Premier League or in a women's, for an Indian franchise league. But the only reason why I say this is because when you keep Indian captains, you know that they are someone who's come through the ranks in domestic cricket and know these players. They know where where they do well. Look at Harmanpreet Kaur. Look at Sneha Rana. Even though they didn't do too well, but at least she knew the players. There weren't a lot of mess ups over there. I think that's the biggest advantage you have when you have an Indian captain. But on the very contrast, you have someone like a Meg Lanning, right?
Yeah.
So it's an individualist approach, and I think it doesn't really depend on Australian player or Indian player. So that's my thought.
That's when it comes to captaincy. I don't think we have a right to discuss Meg Lanning. Like, she's from another world. We can't discuss that. Great leader.
That's true.
Good planet altogether.
Meg Lanning probably, just probably, yes, Heather Knight would have been a good captain if you were looking at somebody outside India. But Heather Knight was in Smithy's team. So no way was she going to be the captain because, of course, it was Smithy. Ishan,
Yeah.
what are the player battles that you are looking for in this match?
I think Beth Mooney versus Sophie Eccleston will be an interesting one. I think both these players are extremely, the two players who can actually go out there and win you games. So I think this battle with both of them in reasonably good form will be an interesting one to watch. And also Alyssa Healy and Ashley Gardner, because both Aussie players and they've known each other for a long time. So that's also going to be a very interesting battle to see because I'm sure they know each other's secrets inside out. And when they're playing against each other, it's going to be interesting to see who gets on top of the other. So both these two battles, I think, will be two exciting ones to watch out for.
And Trisha, I was just reading the pitch report, and Mel Jones was out with the pitch report, and she said that since there are two tracks in Delhi, one is a much slower one, and the other is a complete belter. Tonight we get the belter, and it's a high
Welter.
scoring pitch. Yeah. So what do you think? UP Warriors versus Gujarat Giants. Looking at the team changes now, what do you think would be a good total for tonight?
Uh, yeah, 191 would be fantastic, but I would think a little more than that. Also, there has been a pattern in Delhi. Maybe Sneha can help it at a little later. The first inning, first 13, 14 overs have been easier to bat off. And then it slows down a little. Then first 6, overs, difficult to bat. It has been a pattern with the cricket. Keeping that in mind, I think Gujarat actually aims for going for 10 plus runs per over in the first 15 overs because ultimately it's good to so if they can reach 150, 140 odd in the first 15 overs, it's going to be interesting. But I don't think anything less than 200 would be.
All right. Snehashish?
Definitely, I think 190 to 200 is a must score you have to put on the board because apart from that, and we all know that Gujarat's bowlers have been in a little bit dodgy form because their batters have been in a brilliant form in the last 2 3 games, but the bowling has been a very constant
Yeah.
for them. So I think again it will be a huge task for today for them. And 190 200 is a total that they must have to put on the board to keep some fight.
All right.
Absolutely, guys. Pick the match. Without being scared of me, you can say
What? Am I being
Final
asked for
predictions. Final
predictions?
predictions,
Okay,
Gagi. Go
okay.
for it.
All right. Gujarat Giants is batting first, so anything around 190 would be a good score, honestly. But I think Gujarat Giants will make 187, and UP Warriors will win.
Ooh,
oh,
UP bowlers will win.
wow.
I'm glad I'm not in Kolkata right now.
I think GG will get somewhere around 170 and UP Warriors will win as well. Sorry.
We are supporting GG, you guys are supporting UP, but most importantly, whether GG wins or UP wins, WPL already has been a winner because the match is going to the last ball. I'm just hoping, yeah, I'm just hoping it goes to the last ball, whoever wins it. After that, I think it doesn't. matter who wins it. It should be
The
a
cricket
close game.
super
And Gargi and Son, we will be joining again for the show tomorrow.
tomorrow.
After
Yes.
the match, we will come up with analysis of the match, both in writing as well as video. And Gargi, enjoy the match. You are there in the stadium.
Gagi,
Just
enjoy.
ensure GG wins because you know you have to come to Kolkata. Thank you guys. Have a
Thank
good
you.
Thank you,
evening.
guys. Bye bye.